in partnership with CommSec.
So it hasn't been a good day overnight on our markets, Ryan Felsman. How's that going to affect things here locally today?
Well, Pete, SPI futures surprisingly are pointing down by just 27 points or 0.3% at the moment. And that's after Wall Street plunged, with Dow Jones down by 840 points at session lows during the trading session. We also saw the S&P 500 index and NASDAQ indexes both down 2%. That's after those tariffs came into effect from the US on Mexico, Canada and China. We also got retaliatory tariffs from Mexico and also China, along with Canada, also announced. And on the back of that, we did see the market plunge quite sharply, but we have seen a little bit of a recovery, Pete. The Dow Jones is now down by 300 points or 0.7%. The S&P 500 is lower by 0.4%, but the NASDAQ has done a turnaround. It was in correction territory at one stage, down 10% from its record high on December 19, but is now currently up by 0.6%, supported by a 3% lift in chipmaker Nvidia and also Google parent Alphabet. We also saw the North American supply chains around cars and motor vehicles under some pressure there. Ford and General Motors were down by up to 3%. Chipotle shares fell 2%. It sources about half of its avocados from Mexico, and also financials were under some pressure. There is some concern around a Trump session or a recession in the US on the back of these tariffs and rising prices. And we did see the likes of JP Morgan and also Citigroup falling by up to 5% on the back of that. Tesla shares fell 5% at one stage. EV sales in China plunged by 49% year on year in February as well. And as far as our local market's concerned today, Pete, there'll be a big focus on energy producers. The oil price continues to fall. It's now at a 6-month low on expectations for rising supply. We did see it fall by 0.2% to $68.26 US dollars a barrel. Copper futures were down 1.1% as well. And also today, Pete, big update on economic growth data. GDP is expected to expand by 0.7% in the December quarter, with the annualised growth rate picking up to 1.4%. The Aussie dollar is currently trading at 62.4 US cents.
Gee, that's interesting about the EVs out of China, which is basically flooding the global market. Ryan, that's so 50% drop year on year.
That's it, yes. We're also seeing slowing sales to Europe as well. There is some concerns, of course, around the political situation with Elon Musk in the Trump administration.
All right, Ryan, talk to you in a few hours, see if there's any changes.